Okay, beautiful people, Maro. It's that time of the week. We have chapter 1181 of the best manga ever created. One Piece. The best manga ever created. Yes, solo leveling is amazing, Deathnote is amazing, Hunter x Hunter, but this is the best. You cannot say anything, it's the best. Even if you don't like it, this is the best and you like it. It's just that you don't understand it, you're not mature enough. Anyway, the beautiful Loki here, beautiful Loki. Okay, let's start reading the chapter. The chapter is got Carrot singing some shark. And we start. We have the King of Elbaf. So I guess this is Loki having memories of his father, Harald. Because Harald, as you know, died really sad death because he got controlled by Imu. I still have to understand how can someone defend from this power of Imu? How can because Imu tried to control both Loki and Luffy but failed. So how can you go against? I think Harald Aki was really strong, so I don't think it's something related to Aki. But we're gonna find out properly. We're gonna find out. We have Loki remembering his father, and he says in his memory, I'm the worst king in Elbaf history. You must kill me and take my throne, Loki. Loki is probably getting pissed, and this is the picture that we see where he's pissed. He was only 144 years old. At the end, giants usually live 300 years. He died way too soon. You tricked my dad, right? That makes you responsible for his death. Because we know what happened. He killed his father, but he killed him because Imu was controlling him. And I think the more time he was spending under his spell, the less his will was going to survive, so he was going to become something too strong to stop, so Loki had to kill him. The one who suffered the most from that... No. Imu says Mu was the one who suffered the most from that inconvenience, because he lost a really strong and really difficult to find slave. So Loki is charging his Ragnarok hammer and is damning Imu. He's thinking still about his father, is giving memories, and he attacks Imu. And Imu repels. The attack that Loki does is Ragna Izuki. I hope this is the right translation. I hope. I don't know. And Imu counters with... the black, he creates like a black little devil. He looks like a cloud, a black flame cloud. And he just counter this hammer attack. But it doesn't touch, it's like he's creating a barrier. So I guess it's like some kind of fight of Aki or something, like when Luffy and Kaido were fighting and they were not touching each other. When the two conquerors quoting Aki, they counter each other. Something similar. And we still see a thunder from the sky attacking the same position. And Loki is surprised. He's like, I can't believe they tanked that. What's with this black flame? What sort of power do you have? He's confused about the power of this black flame, the Maki or Omen. And then Imu just say, Omen is simply Mu military might. So it's just showing off his aura farming. And with his Omen, what does he do? He becomes bigger. And Loki is surprised. He's like, gigantification? What? Its power dwells in all things. So Imu is able to take the power from anything. He creates again this black cloud little devil face. And if counters again the hammer attack, he flips in the sky on top of Loki, and he generates with the power, I guess, of his imagination. I guess. That's why I think Luffy is one that can counter, because Luffy is able to create things out of nowhere as well. So I guess Loki has got the same power, but with dark energy, dark flame. So from his, how do you call it? His staff, from his stick, he creates a sword that looks like a Mihawk sword, and he stabs Loki, and he says, Nemesis. Pwah! Loki on the floor. Strength is an attribute people naturally crave, and yet that craving can be easily satisfied via corruption. And we have a flashback of when the two big bosses were controlled by him. It merely requires one to submit the will to a covenant. The covenant is the tattoo, how do you say, the stamp that people controlled by Mu used to have, like Harald and the God Knights. When their envy drives them, they'll achieve power. Those three things together form a trinity. So, what is the trinity? So the trinity is... let me understand, because I am confused. What is the trinity? That craving can be decided with corruption, I guess, is one. So corruption and power, I guess. Let me know in the comment section what are these trinities talking about? Corruption, power, and craving, I guess. And those three together, they form a trinity. Animu attacks Loki with this little devil black flame, and he explodes. But still, Loki makes the attack, and he tries to attack Imu, but Imu shows up with his wings and he evades the attack. And Loki says that he's not going to be dominated by anyone. Loki is never going to lose his control of himself to anyone. That's his strong will, because he saw what happened to his father, so probably his brain is strong. And Mu says, the world itself rejoices in a state of domination. And then he has a memory, a flashback. Isn't that right? And he screams. This is the first time we see Imu with like some kind of expression. And he screams, isn't that right, Joy Boy? Like he's like proper, it's got like one of those faces when they make some funny stuff on One Piece. Like with the huge long face, he's like shocked. And meanwhile, while Imu shows this great Maki or Omen power, Luffy feels this energy and he says that he has to finish his food, finish this whatever he's eating, this monster is eating, because if he doesn't finish this, he's not going to be able to win. And he says, you still lost in thought. Loki says to him, you still lost in thought. That tells him one thing. You're underestimating me. So Loki attacks Mu with an amazing hammer attack, and he blows him out of the way, and Mu crashes into, I think, the big tree. And Loki transforms into the dragon. And what he does a super cannon attack and it's Imu. But Imu, I don't know what he does. He does like a symbol with his hands, and I think he absorbed the attack. I'm not sure. He's a little bit bleeding, like he got the hit, but I don't think he got the hit. And he's smiling. This is the last panel of the chapter. Imo is smiling, Imo is showing emotions, like he's enjoying himself, he's having memories. I don't know, this character is a really difficult character to understand. I thought they felt so much better than everyone else that it wouldn't show any emotion. It's like when you step on ants, like you don't show emotions. Like instead, if you, I don't know, if you step on the tail of your cat, you feel so bad about yourself, you should get punished. And Imo is like feeling something. Is like we can see some color in his character now. And the fact that he's smiling in the last panel is really interesting. It's really like it starts creating some kind of feeling for this guy, like some kind of curiosity. What is about this guy? What happened that made him like this? Why does he feel like this? It's a really beautiful chapter. I really like this chapter. I think there is no break next week. This makes it even better. I'm really happy. Imo, what a character. And I don't know, One Piece, after, I don't know, it's been a while that we're having like crazy chapters one after the other. The story is growing so beautiful. I'm gonna cry like a baby when I'm going to read the final chapter. I hope that my health is strong and beautiful, and all of you are strong and beautiful to reach the end of One Piece, because it would be really sad if something happens to us and we cannot, we'll never know how it's going to end. But what a beautiful chapters. We have Loki anger, like Loki anger because he's got memories of his father and he's got the figure that causes death in front of him. Emotion from Imo. Imo is, I don't know, is having flashbacks. He's so angry against Joy Boy. I think Joy Boy is like his main antagonist, someone who made him suffer a lot. I don't know, he's gotten the flashback. I see someone like Joy Boy and I see something else. So maybe that figure is like Lily. What it was the name of the lady that looked like Vivi? Lily. Yeah, Lily. Maybe it's a flashback with Joy Boy and Lily. I don't know. And before having the flashback, what did he say? The world itself rejoices in a state of domination. Isn't that right, Joy Boy? That's what he's thinking. And this is the thing that made him like lose a bit of focus on the fight, and that's what made him hit by Loki. By smiling, he's not suffering, there is nothing, he's just smiling. He knows there is like a step ahead of everyone and that he's safe. Maybe this is going to be the death of Imo, maybe this is his time, but he's happy that this is his time. I don't know. What I know is that this chapter, even if he's evil, is the ultimate opponent, or maybe it's not, because we have Blackbeard, we have Akainu, because we have both of them, because of Ace, what happened to Ace. But yeah, I really like this chapter. I want to know more. I cannot wait to see flashback. I cannot wait to see what happened with Joy Boy. What do you think about this chapter? Did you enjoy this chapter? Let me know in the comment section. I'm really glad that you arrived at this point. I would never expect it. If you arrived at this point and you're hearing my voice, just say, wow, I cannot believe I arrived at this point in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and let's wait another week for the next chapter. Beautiful, beautiful One Piece.